All right, Shalom. Before I start off, like the first and foremost, give all honor, glory, and praise to Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rechakodash, the honors our apostles and elders, great millstone, taught us His truth, and peace and blessings to the elect. All right, this is what you have here. Thousands rally in downtown LA, shut down 101 freeway to protest Trump's immigration policies. All right. It says thousands of protesters gathered Sunday in downtown LA to demonstrate for immigration rights, blocking lanes on the 101 freeway at all times. So it's like it says, blocking lanes on the 101 freeway at times. It says thousands of demonstrators rallied in downtown LA on Sunday and shut down a section of the 101 freeway to protest President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration and his aggressive deportation policies, which really, this is only the beginning, all right, as the elder apostles, elder bishops on down have been warning for decades, all right. Now people are starting to see, and they're in uproar, all right. But things are set to get a lot worse. This is only the beginning, all right. These mass deportations, it's really, going back to the pagan Roman Empire. You had Tiberius and Claudius Caesar, was deported a large number of our people out of Rome back then. All right, so there's nothing new under the sun. This is what's going on, all right, and it's gonna get a lot worse, okay? Because, hey, man, these devils are running out of time. They do not have any more time to kick the can down the road, so to speak. All right, so things are going to get a lot harsher. All right, here it is. You have this going on, okay? Now they're saying that Gad, all right, their birthright citizenship should be questioned. All right, so they're actually arresting Gad off the reservations, all right, and deporting them. Deporting them where? Because they're not deporting all these people back to their native countries, all right? All these Mexican immigrants, they talking about deporting, all right? But here it is, Mexico's, they're saying they don't want them coming back. So where are they going to be held? But there's these FEMA camps all throughout the U.S., all right? Second Ezra 9:1, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. All right, and we understand that this is that time. This is the time of the end. All right, we see the signs coming to pass, like we mentioned. All right, we're going to read on. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world, case in point, people are in uproar. Thousands rallying downtown LA, shut down the 101 freeway to protest Trump's immigration policies. All right, but even before that, you've had uproars of the people all throughout the earth for various reasons, Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake on those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right? For like as all that is made in the world hath the beginning and the end is manifest. You see, so the end is manifest. This is the time of the end. The wicked are on the seat of power, all right? And they're encroaching on their enterprise, their NWO, all right? It says, even so the times of the highest had plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. So these are all, signs alluding to the fact that this is the end. All right. Now dealing with, the immigration policies. All right. And you have these simple-minded Southern Kingdom Jakes out here that'll look at this and be, cheering on, deporting these so-called migrants. All right, so they don't understand that they've had laws in the books going back. All right, contingency plans, Rex 84, right, which the earliest draft of that was to kill a lot of so-called Negroes. All right, so here it is. You have Eve, fucking nappy-headed Eve, calling ICE on these Northern Kingdom Jakes. Right, you got these coon-ass Jakes cheering E on and applauding E for rounding these immigrants up. But it's gonna come upon these Southern Kingdom Jakes too, man. All right, again, Rex 84, that was a contingency plan used to bring order, and within it, right, see, they had to revise it, right, to include all Jakes. They want to kill a lot of Israelites. All right, and when you read 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, they're gonna kill Jake specifically. All right, you really gonna see that perpetual hatred that he's had toward these. See, these people forgot though. Just well over a couple years ago, what you had during the slave trade. All right, even before then, when they came over here and were dealt how they dealt with the Northern Kingdom over here in the Western Hemisphere. Jake has forgotten. Jake has forgotten how he has heavily oppressed our people. Going back to that magazine, or that Time magazine, before he was inaugurated, Trump was saying how he wasn't gonna rule out deploying the military to round up those millions of migrants living in the country. All right, even back then, he was saying he was gonna take aggressive actions, right, to address the whole border issue. But under Joe Biden's administration, the borders was open. You had a lot of immigrants. It wasn't just Jake. Try to find this script. And in that specific interview, that he did at his Mar-a-Lago resort over there in Palm Beach, Florida, right? That was sometime back in April. All right. He said he was going to use detention camps to house those migrants during the deportations. All right. So now they ain't all going back to their countries, their own respective countries. But this is 2nd Ezra 16:71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord, which is dealing with the Israelites. They shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. See? And this is what's getting ready to happen. All right, like we said, this is just the beginning. What you see going on with these mass deportations. All right, can't forget he's bringing back capital punishment. You know, gas chambers and so on. All right. Going back to that Rex 84, Alpha X Plan, Readiness Exercise 1984, Exercise Plan, involved FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, in association with 34 other federal civil departments and agencies, along with other NATO nations, says they conducted a civil readiness exercise during April 1984. And I'm reading off screen. It says simultaneously a joint chiefs exercise called Nitrate in 84 took place, a worldwide military command post exercise based on multi-emergency scenarios operating both abroad and at home. The combined exercise, known as Rex 84, Bravo, FEMA, and the Department of Defense, led other federal agencies and departments, including the CIA, Secret Service, Treasury, FBI, and VA, through a gaming exercise to test military assistance and civil defense. The exercise anticipated civil disturbances, major demonstrations, and strikes that could affect the continuity of government and resource mobilization to address subversive activities. There was authorization for the military to implement government-ordered movements of civilian populations at state and regional levels to FEMA camps, right? The arrest of certain unidentified segments of the population, and the imposition of martial law. So those measures, right, they're going to take in case something was to happen, like a major disaster, cyber attack, nuclear bombing, whatever the case may be. All right, you have all these immigrants that came in during Biden's administration. They got Trump up there to do the cleanup, so to speak. All right. Now let's just say they pulled a FF, a false flag. All right. And then notice it says unidentified or undocumented. This was already planned a long time ago. Reading on, it says these camps were intended to be operated by FEMA in the event that martial law needed to be implemented in the U.S., which it is. Soon. All it would take was the presidential signature on a proclamation and the attorney general's signature on a warrant to which a list of names would be attached. Now, there's a lot of executive orders, man, that target citizens in the U.S. as well. So these E's that think they well off, they ain't safe either. All right. Getting ready to see the Gray State. Go watch that trailer, The Gray State. It never came out. All right. But this society is getting ready to look like that. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.